People don't believe me. They say it's just the wind. That wind doesn't speak. But I know what I heard. My name is Uduak. I was 16 when it happened. I lived in a small village not far from the Oza Forest. People feared that place. Not because of wild animals, we had hunters. Not because of thieves, we had guards. They feared it because, sometimes, the wind talked there. Old people said if you ever heard your name in the wind, you must not answer. But most people laughed at stories like that. I used to laugh too. Until that Sunday. The day was hot, burning hot. But the wind was cold and sharp. Very strange. I was coming back from the stream. I had a calabash of water on my head, heavy and cold. I stopped under a tree near the forest to rest. And then I heard it. A whisper. Close. Right beside my ear. Not like wind moving leaves. A voice. A person's voice. It said, Uduak. I dropped the calabash. The water spilled. My hands were shaking. I turned around. No one. Just trees. Just silence. Just the wind. I ran home. I told Mama. She didn't smile. She slapped my arm and hissed. Don't answer it, she said. If the wind calls you, close your mouth. Don't even blink. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept looking at the window. My little brother was sleeping and kicking the mat in his dreams. The wind came back. It pushed at the window. The wood creaked. Then I heard it again. Soft. Calling. Uduak, come. I sat up straight. My chest was tight. This time, the voice sounded like my late grandmother. That's when I got really scared. My grandmother had died when I was 7. But I remembered her voice. Soft. Slow. She used to sing me to sleep. I covered my ears. I prayed. But the voice kept calling. The next morning, I felt sick. Dizzy. My ears buzzed. My eyes were red. I didn't go to the stream. I didn't talk. Baba Georgia, the herbalist, saw me. He called me to his hut. He looked into my eyes. He smelled my breath. He touched my chest. He said, "You've been touched by Oza." I asked, "What is Oza?" He said, "The wind that remembers." He took dry leaves, crushed them, and tied them in black cloth. He told me to wear it around my waist. Then he said, "Next time you hear the voice, put soil in your mouth. The dead cannot speak through a dirty tongue." That night, the wind came early. It didn't whisper. It howled. It shook our roof. It knocked on the window. I put soil in my mouth. I held my breath. And then, voices. Many. Men. Women. Children. Crying. Begging. Shouting. We were buried without names. They left us here. Help us. Tell our stories. The wind became strong, pushing through cracks in the mud walls. Our small oil lamp blew out. I screamed and ran to Mama. She poured palm oil on my head. She rubbed ash on my arms. She began to pray in our language, words I had never heard her say before. My brother woke up crying. The wind screamed louder. Then, silence. Just like that. Gone. In the morning, I told the village elders. They didn't laugh. They didn't speak at first. One old woman, blind in both eyes, said, "It is Oza. The forest keeps voices. Those who were forgotten. Those who were killed and never buried right. Sometimes, it finds a weak soul and speaks through them. That soul must deliver the message or be taken." I asked, "Taken where?" She didn't answer. Instead, the village called for a cleansing. We gathered in the square. People sang all day. They beat drums. They burned herbs. They faced the forest and said, "We hear you. Rest. We remember you. Your voices are not lost." Since that day, I've never heard the wind speak again. But I always wear the cloth Baba Georgie gave me. Even now. even as I tell you this. And when the wind blows too hard at night, I close my window, just in case. Because some winds don't forget, and some winds don't forgive.